There are some people who have talked to me about scholarships, and one of the big or really common things that a lot of business owners are saying about it is that there are maybe they're not able to afford offering scholarships. So I just wanted to offer these 3 steps that you can do to overcoming financial barriers in offering scholarships, regardless of your business size. So why offer scholarships, right? If there are so many different ways to do business and to be inclusive of marginalized people, but why do we actually specifically want to offer scholarships? So scholarships are really great way of being equitable. So yes, it is a part of being inclusive in business is to offer scholarships, because you have a recognition that there are people who are affected by the privilege system, who are marginalized, who are oppressed and have been impacted by that oppression, and it has impacted them in a financial sense. So there are people who need and want what you've got to offer, but because of marginalization and the oppression of the privileged system, it has denied them financial access, and therefore it has denied them access into your business. So why offering a scholarship? It's great for being inclusive. It's great for increasing your accessibility in your business, and it's great for being equitable. So that is recognizing there are obstacles and challenges and barriers that are actually preventing whole communities of people from accessing finance or money, and therefore they can't interact with your business or engage with your business. So it's really important to have something like a scholarship in your business to be able to support those particular communities who don't have that access to the finances and therefore don't have access to the services that they require in their lives. So this particular challenge we're looking at here, this challenge that you might be facing if you're considering offering scholarships, is this notion that you would love to offer a scholarship, but you feel like you can't afford to offer a scholarship. Now, this is really, really common. You are not alone. And I just want you to know that this particular concern is valid. And it's important as a business owner and a CEO and boss of your business to recognize when there may be some things that you want to do, but there may be financial barriers in your way of actually offering these things. So with these, I've got 3 steps for you of a way of overcoming these particular barriers, and you can adjust them in terms of what works best for your business. So let's get on to the first step then. If you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to pop them in the chat. The first step is to develop a scholarship budget. Now, it's really important to really look at it and go evaluate your finances and determine how much you can afford and how much you can put towards a scholarship. Now, there may be some cases where there isn't a big outlay of money for scholarships. You might already be doing something, and having more people attend is actually not going to increase your costs. Then that's a really cool thing to know. But then other times in your business, it might actually increase your costs, or it might lessen the amount that you can receive, your potential. So if you have to actually have a physical seat, it might impact that income because you're offering scholarships that take up that could potentially be a paying client or attendee at whatever you're doing. So one thing I would say to you is to start small. So I would suggest you looking at, if you're feeling a bit of avoidance in offering a scholarship because you feel like you can't afford it, you can start off really small by offering partial scholarships. So you are paying for half or covering half of that scholarship, and the person attending, the person receiving the scholarship, has a financial investment into that scholarship as well. And so it can be a partial scholarship. It doesn't always have to be full scholarship. So sometimes you can just start small in that sense. And then when you have that, you can then also plan for your growth. So you go, okay, well, at this point now, I can do a partial scholarship. So this is what I'm going to offer. But then in the next year, this is what the plan is, and the year after, or whenever you reach some kind of financial milestone, then you can move to the next step in your plan of growth in that aspect. The next one is step number 2, engage your community. Now, there's no saying that you can't get other people involved with scholarship offerings. There's no rules around that particular thing. So one thing you can actually do is do things like sponsorship opportunities, and it's allowing your paying clients to actually contribute towards a sponsorship. Now, it's not a scholarship, it's a sponsorship, but the outcome is still a beautiful one regardless. It means that someone who may not have the financial means to work with you in whatever capacity you're offering at the moment, they are able to, with a sponsorship, they're able to access your business, they're able to access your transformations, your services, and the things that they actually need for themselves or for their businesses. What you can also do is a pay it forward type thing, where your clients, when they pay, can choose to pay an additional price or amount that adds into a sponsorship. And this is a really great way of building community because it is your clients in your business community supporting other clients within the community as well. So it's a really great way to do something like that when you are experiencing or you feel like you cannot afford it on your own. Engage your community to see if there's support there as well. And you'll often find that people really love the idea of contributing to a sponsorship. It might be like $5, $10, $20, whatever price you put in there. You could even put it as options, pay what you want as a paid forward option. And once you reach the point where you are able to offer a new scholarship, that's a really wonderful thing to share with your community as well. In the end, it is a win-win-win in those situations because the recipient of the scholarship gets to access your business and whatever you're offering them. The people in your client community are winning because they feel like they are contributing back into their own community, which makes them feel really good. And you are also benefiting as well because you're getting the support you need to be able to provide the level of accessibility, the level of inclusion, and the level of equitability that you want to in your business. So it's wins all round with that kind of thing. Collaborate with partners. Now, again, like I said in the last one, scholarships aren't limited to only you offering them. You can reach out and offer scholarships with other people as well. And so you can seek partnerships with other businesses or organizations or individuals who share the same kinds of values you are, or are similar in the types of offerings or the same kind of clients you share together. It can be really great collaboration. And you can co-sponsor scholarships together. Or what you can do is you can pull your resources together. And so, for instance, one person might be able to do the workshop and host a workshop, and the other person has the space. And so you can combine your networks to get people into that workshop, and it is reducing costs. So it's benefiting the provider of the spaces community to attend your workshop, and it's benefiting you by not having to pay for a space. And then when you do that, that cuts costs down, which may mean that you can offer scholarships in a greater capacity in that situation. And it also helps you expand your reach. So like I said, you're going to be reaching networks with your partners into new networks, and they're going to be reaching new networks in with your own network. So it works really, really well to do it that way as well. So they are 3 steps that you can do, or 3 types of ways that you can still offer scholarships when you have felt like in the past that you can't afford them. There are different ways to get around it, so it's not going to be a big upfront cost to you. There are different ways that we can offer scholarships for sure.